Okay, ladies and gentlemen, once again, let's go back into the song titles, shall we? I already discussed "Look Up to Me," which, like I said before, I've been discussing in plenty other songs and videos like this, role model and mentor stuff, big brother stuff. "Do Everything Together" is another song title. The problem with that song title is, if I'm not mistaken, that's actually a romantic song, but I gotta listen to that again because if it's not, it will go perfectly under that album. Um, Every Day, if I'm not mistaken, Every Day is a song title pretty much singing the same chorus as I've sang for Lit Life and I'm Balling, which is pretty much saying every day I'm living the lit life with Christ. I'm pretty sure that's what every day has to do with. So I'm definitely gonna try to put that under Freedom Crossing Academy's tribute album because again, Freedom Crossing Academy, and you're putting a song titled Every Day. Which that has the chorus saying, "Every day we're living the lit life with Christ." So I'm definitely trying to put as many aspects towards freedom, liberty, respect, and etc. as I can on that album. Like I said, I really try to do scheme fits with every album that I do. I don't just put songs on an album and they don't fit the scheme fit of it at all. I don't do that. So I definitely try what I can to the best of my willing and able abilities to make sure whatever song I put on whatever album it is, it fits the scheme fit accordingly and hopefully perfectly. Find your voice. Now, if I can get a feature on that, I would definitely get a feature on that. Find your voice has everything to do with, especially for a school like Freedom Crossing Academy, knowing again your name is Freedom Crossing Academy and your mascot is the Falcons. Find your voice has everything to do with just the fact being of I hope you find your voice to speak up for what you believe in, speak up for what you know, speak up for what is accurate, is factual, is truthful, and stuff like that. Have a destiny, have a purpose, and constructively live your life. That's pretty much what Find Your Voice has to do with. Because I'm not saying that, everybody's meant to be outgoing, but I'm definitely going to say that to at least to the shy people out there. I do understand that, especially whatever age you are, like especially middle school and elementary school, I can understand you being very, very shy, even freshmen in high schools and etc. I can understand you being very, very shy walking in. But find your voice for people like you would be to say, not to say you have to learn to be outgoing. That's not saying that at all. But what it is saying is that, you know, baby steps, bits and pieces here and there, you're learning how to speak, more up for what you know and what you believe in. Not to say you're always very talkative, but it is to say whenever keywords come in about what you know, what you believe in, and etc., you're slowly finding your voice towards speaking up. Like, that's pretty much what that means. It's not trying to get you out your comfort zone, but it is trying to let you know, it is trying to help you, find your voice towards more of, again, just speaking up for what you know and what you believe in, and growing into more of the best version of yourself, stuff like that. But again, you can still be shy. At least you can still be mostly shy. It's just saying that you're more now going into, hey, I know about this, I know about that. Let me speak up on what I believe in. Let me not be afraid because I'm shy or whatever the case and cause there is. Hopefully, y'all understand that by now. Everything I just explained for like the last not even 5 minutes, the last I would say a minute or two. No Child Left Behind. Like I said, I study school reviews all the time. I've been in the school system, obviously. Just graduated from high school, Allen D. Neese High School, making songs for the kids, making songs for the schools, making songs for their communities, their parents, and etc. I love everybody, and I want us all to learn, build, and grow together constructively. No Child Left Behind. I don't fully know how I recorded that song, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be quite a good song. And for again a song or album like Freedom Crossing, I think that's definitely something that definitely needs to be put on there. No Child Left Behind, and it's pretty much again, saying how just like with my song titled Great Links, we're going to great lengths to make sure your child God first succeeds with everything that God first, one was unashamed, want to do and do on an everyday basis. They need to do on an everyday basis to be successful for the God first, one was unashamed long haul through everything they do on Christ who strengthens them. Days of Triumph. Days of Triumph, I had an idea going into that song. I did not follow that same idea, recording it. But it's still a good song. Days of Triumph has almost everything to do, if I'm not mistaken, with, again, speaking up, again, for everything you believe in. And that March for Our Lives and stuff has pretty much, has ties to that. So Days of Triumph, again, ties into that. And I hope everybody enjoys that song. Patience and Timing, that was supposed to, again, Higher Morals. The gospel album that I dropped, whatever month that was, within the last 3 or 4 months, that album was not supposed to be at all what it was. Half that album I took off of Love and Relationships too. Other half I forgot. I think other half I organically produced it. Well, actually, I organically produced everything, but the other half, like, it was like one half was already done, and I just added on. Versus the other half, I made fresh, brand new. Patience and Timing was supposed to go on that album. It never did. But again, more love, more appreciation for Freedom Crossing Academy and everything that they're gonna greatly be trying to do to establish their self, establish their legacy, and etc. So again, I'm just gonna try to put as many God honest and real songs on an album like that for Freedom Crossing as I possibly can. Share the Love is the last song that I wrote down. Not to say that I'm not gonna go more and more with some of with the because like I said, I don't know how many songs will actually make this cut, but I definitely know that that's the last song I wrote down for now. Collective Effort, right there. Collective Effort was another song that was supposed to go under Higher Morals, but it's all right. I'm just know that I'm definitely gonna try what I can to produce the best album for all these schools as I possibly can, and many more albums coming soon. But yeah, Share the Love has everything to do with, like I said before, it pretty much is in the title. Is in the title right there. Share the love. Let's share more love. Let's share more creativity, more respect, more hope, stuff like that. More inspiration. Let's be more kind to each other. Let's be more humble and hungry with everything we do. God first wants us unashamed on that. Let's be more peaceful, more respectful, stuff like that. Stuff like that. Um, Collective Effort has everything to do with the fact being, yeah, like how it takes a collective, like it's like saying let's all band together and do this right, especially in classroom projects. Let's band together, let's do this right, let's expand on each other's ideas, let's share each other's ideas, and let's make a great project that's gonna, that everybody was, helpfully involved in. I'm actually healthily involved in and contributed great with the help. Trying to figure out the best way to word that, but y'all get the point. So, but the original idea for Collective Effort has nothing to do with the classroom. The original idea of that has nothing to do with the classroom. The original idea of that had everything to do with the fact being, in order to clean up our communities and our society and culture, we need a collective effort from everybody to actually start giving and care about the next man. Because so many people don't give a care about the next man, and then they wonder why, the society and culture is in a swamp negatively that it's been in for quite some time. You need to it's a collective effort to help clean up the society, clean up the culture and communities. And I definitely believe I'm a pioneer for that every day, and I'm going to die trying to keep on living up to that every day of my life. Okay, how much time do I left in this video? 8 minutes, okay. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, let you all know, like I say, I want to let everybody, again, all the freshmen continuously know, if you walk up into your school next year, especially against high school in this case, as a freshman, if you walk up into your school, no matter what school you go to, you walk up into your school next year, and you think for 1 second you're going to negatively run the place in the matter of, I'm going to be a negative classroom disruption all day long, and then expect to not get in trouble, you're going to be reported eventually. And don't think that you have any right to bash the school or bash the administration or bash anybody. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, especially to the youth here, incoming freshmen, you have a responsibility to do each and every day that you are there. And part of that responsibility is to learn. Sit down, be a very orderly and passionate student, and learn what your teacher has to teach you. I'm not saying you can't goof around here and there, but the times that you should be doing that are not in class. They should be during lunchtime in the most appropriate and clean way. That's one of the top things that I was trying to express to my second period in class this entire school year. I can understand if y'all want to let loose a little bit, at lunch that is, but not in class when you're supposed to be trying to learn this stuff. And if you don't care about school, don't come. Go to K-12 or invest in FLVS. Don't come to school just to negatively play around. You're putting yourself in harm's way. Well, that's one of the top things a lot of y'all don't realize. You're putting yourselves in harm's way when you just negatively want to run around and pretend like everybody's supposed to either A, give you handouts, or B, just let you do whatever you want. Because again, I remember one of my friends telling me in that class, I just let them do whatever they want to do. And I'm like, because me and him were the two oldest kids in that class, and I'm like, that's the problem. We're the two oldest kids in this class, and you think that you're supposed to just let these kids, these freshmen, just run buck wild and do what they want to do, and then you wonder why today's society and culture is in a swamp that it's in. We were the two oldest kids in that class, and God's my judge and witness. I have multiple witnesses that will vouch for me to say that I tried darn straight every day what I could to help the teacher keep the class in order, in check, and help them with their work and help them with God first, whatever they needed for me to help them with. Like I said before, it's not really that hard, but like I said, a lot more people need to come ready and prepared to learn and not to, be negative classroom disruption. It's not a good thing. Stop repeating the sins of past generations. I don't want any of y'all to go into your freshman year and already have like 2 or 3 referrals by the time we reach the end of first semester. Why do you have 2 or 3 referrals by the time we reach first semester? If anything, your freshman year should hopefully be your cleanest year there, honestly. Not to say you don't slip up here and there, but mostly considering the fact that you're a freshman, we all understand that you don't fully know everything, and we might give you a pass or 2. But depends on what it is, definitely. I know every school knows this by now, everything I just said. I mean, come on, we all know this by now. Like I said before, whether the school lets me back in as a volunteer or the county, that is, lets me back into any of our schools as a volunteer, I'm going to continuously keep repping Nice, repping St. John's, repping Nocatee, and I'm going to keep doing what I can to expand on everything that I can with the county, with the school, with the community, and we're going to see where we can take this. Like I said, I'm a proud community supporter, and like I said, my power of influence, I don't feel like it's going anywhere towards how dedicated I am to society, to the youth, and to their families, and helping everybody live on to their God first, one which is unashamed, better tomorrow, through Christ, whom strengthens us every day. I'm just definitely saying that parents, you have a responsibility to make sure that your child is, doing stuff such as, I want to say, especially at those ages, go to bed on time, are fed before they go to school, and etc. Y'all have y'all responsibilities, and I hope that, help your kids with homework if they need it. And I hope a majority of you do what you got to do, if not all of you.